In this video, I'm comparing two recently released budget smartphones from Apple and Google, the iPhone 16e and the Pixel 9a. Let's see which one offers better value in 2025. The unboxing experience is pretty minimal in both devices. They come with a charging cable and a SIM ejector tool. That's it. In terms of build, they both have an aluminum case with flat sides and matte finish. The corners are rounded on both devices so they can stand upright without any support. The iPhone 16e comes with a glass back, whereas the Pixel 9a has a plastic back with matte finish. They both have tempered glass installed. The iPhone 16e weighs 180 grams, while the Pixel 9a weighs 193 grams. Both the devices are lightweight and have a good in-hand feel. The iPhone 16e definitely feels a bit more premium thanks to its glass back. Also, I'd like to mention that the Pixel 9a is very slippery because of its satin finish, so I'd recommend using it with a case for better grip. Now, both the devices come with IP68 water and dust resistance, so you don't have to worry about a few splashes. Moving on to the display. The iPhone 16e comes with a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display with 1200 nits of peak brightness and an outdated notch design. On the other hand, the Pixel 9a comes with a 6.3-inch Actua OLED display with 2700 nits of peak brightness and a punch hole design. The iPhone's display has ceramic shield protection, whereas the Pixel has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection. However, the iPhone 16e only has a 60Hz display, whereas the Pixel 9a has a 120Hz display, which feels buttery smooth. So in terms of display, the Pixel 9a is clearly superior with larger, brighter and faster display. But for general use and content watching, you're going to get a good experience on both of these. The speakers are also good. They are loud and clear, and the audio doesn't distort at max volumes. But the iPhone 16e speaker is a bit louder. You can hear the difference for yourself. Now, let's talk about performance. Before starting the game, the Pixel 9a is at 76%, while the iPhone 16e is at 66%. We played PUBG on the highest settings and the experience was good on both devices. There were no noticeable frame drops or lags throughout the game. Both the A18 chip on the iPhone and the Tensor G4 on the Pixel were handling the game pretty well. We played the game for 30 minutes. The 16e consumed 11% battery during this session, while the 9a consumed 9% battery. The 16e was at 42.4 degrees, while the Pixel 9a's temperature was at 41.4 degrees. Although in this test, the 9a performed better. I have consistently played games on both the devices, and the experience was a bit better on the iPhone 16e. Sometimes there were very minor frame drops on the Pixel 9a, whereas I haven't noticed any frequent frame drops on the iPhone 16e. I also did the boot up test and the Pixel 9a was always a bit faster to turn on than the 16e. Even in app opening speeds, it's just a tad faster. I exported a 4K video project on both devices and the Pixel 9a was more than 30% faster than the 16e. I ran the AnTutu benchmark on both devices and these are the scores. The iPhone 16e scored 1.5 million, whereas the Pixel could only manage around 1 million. Both the phones are capable in daily usage, but if you push them to their limits, the iPhone 16e is clearly a lot superior in terms of raw power. When it comes to the cameras, it is complicated because although the iPhone 16e comes with a single 48-megapixel camera, it takes superior photos and videos as compared to the dual cameras of the Pixel 9a. The iPhone consistently takes sharper and brighter photos. The Pixel 9a in no way takes bad photos. It's just that when you see them side by side, the iPhone 16's image looks better. That's exactly the case with videos too. Both can record 4K videos at up to 60 FPS from the rear camera, but 16e has better stability and quality. But the 16e is not without flaws. For example, when you try to take an object portrait, the 16e refuses to apply the blur. It can only capture human portraits. But if I had to pick any one of these for their cameras, I'd still go for the iPhone 16e. just because of its consistently better camera performance. In terms of battery, the Pixel 9a comes with a bigger 5100 mAh battery as compared to iPhone 16e's 3961 mAh. So, it was very surprising that they both lasted for almost the same amount of time. You can expect around 6.5 hours of screen on time on both these phones. As for the charging, it is very slow on both devices, 23 watts on the Pixel 9a and 27 watts on the iPhone 16e. Now, if you're planning to use your phone for a long time, then software support is an essential factor to consider. Both the iPhone 16e and Pixel 9a are set to receive software upgrades till 2032, so it's a tie here. Finally, the price. The Pixel 9a is launched with a price tag of $499 or 49,999 INR, while the iPhone 16e starts at $599 or 59,900 INR. That's a noticeable gap. If you're someone who values a smoother display, a more modern design, and a larger battery at a lower price, the Pixel 9a makes a solid case for itself. It nails the basics, offer an excellent OLED display, great stereo speakers, and strong performance for everyday use, all while saving you around $100 or about 10,000 rupees. But if you're looking for raw performance, better long-term reliability, and top-tier photo and video quality, then the iPhone 16e is a better buy despite its outdated notch and 60Hz refresh rate. Apple's A18 chip is just on another level, and even with a smaller battery, its optimization makes sure that you don't run out of charge in the middle of the day. So, which one of these would you buy in 2025? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to Gizmo Rush, and I'll see you in the next one.